one. And we're going live. Hello, welcome to the Upland Development United team meeting number 7. My name is djShorts, and I'm one of the founding members of UDU. I am so very happy and excited to be here with all of you today. For those of you who are here live right now, thank you for joining us. We have a jam-packed show today with many different topics to cover and several different speakers. I will just run through a list of all the speakers briefly. My name is djShorts. We have OctoCupcakes. We have MoreCheeese, Uplando, TDavis, Invenom, Te-eem, and Ben68, all with spots on the show today. So it's very exciting. And since we have a full show today, we are going to go over to OctoCupcakes right away and hear about the happenings of the Redditverse. So, okay, take it away, OctoCupcakes.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick Reddit report. We now have 21 members in our sub, which means we are up 18 from last Tuesday. There hasn't been a whole lot of interaction going on in the subreddit. I'm hoping that'll change as we start getting more and more members. If anybody has anything that they would like me to add to the Reddit, any polls, any flares, anything, just DM me on Discord or through Reddit, it's fine. Additionally, Erlen Koba wanted me to mention that any students that are in the UDUA are welcome to message him for suggestions on the best ways to get their referral links out. He has gotten over 55 referrals. So talking to him and, promoting your link will be very beneficial for you. Finally, I would like to encourage everybody to come join the Reddit who hasn't done that yet. You can go to reddit.com/r/uplandudu. And I'm pretty much done here with my Reddit report, but I want to introduce the UDU member, MoreCheeese. MoreCheeese here to tell us a little bit about her NFT collection and creation business. If you want to see some examples, you can find her on Instagram at MoreCheeseWax. So take it away, MoreCheeese.
Thank you. I'm currently working on my pixel art and NFT projects. It's still very new, but I've secured all my brands on social media, so check that out. Except for the actual website, don't check that out because that's not done. Basically, the plan is to create custom pixel art and turn them into GIFs and make them into NFTs. I've done a few already, and it's great because I have a lot of fun with it. I also want to give a big thanks to Ben for motivating me to be the best cheese I could be. For being there for every stupid question I could think of. And also TDavis, who Ben got me into contact with, that taught me everything I know about NFT creation. It would have been a very long time for me to learn it on my own. So thanks to them, they're both really amazing human beings. And that's it.
Thank you so much for that, Angela. And thank you, Octo. That was awesome. I've seen some of your work, MoreCheeese, and it is incredible. I just want to let everyone know that I actually have one of the NFTs that she's made, and it is awesome. It's my favorite one, so I love it. It's really great. So thank you for making it, and thank you for doing your spot today. That was great. And thank you, Octo, as well. Please, everyone, reach out if there's any help you need with social media. Reach out and get with Octo, and she can help you steer you in the right direction. Uplando, are you here with us? So would you have something you would like to say today?
Yeah, just came in. The Bakersfield announcement just popped up, so I'm sure that we'll be having some availability to take a look at the district outlines and the property outlines, and I'm sure UDU will continue and be in that city. So that's exciting news. Thanks for MoreCheeese and Octo making what I do within the UDU really easy, because having new members come on board and talk about the things that they're doing and how much that they have grown from just learning from UDU members. I mean, Ben and Ben68 and TDavis, what two great players to learn from. That's so encouraging and awesome to be able to do that and reach out and have that support system. again, as we go forward, still taking school to the level that it will be, code of conduct, charitable events, and then just community. That's some great stuff there. So as far as where we're going in terms of getting some content out, that'll be coming very soon. And then just continuing on to promote what we do with inside of the UDU, help new players get everything off the ground. So if I've missed anything, let me know, but that's pretty much the latest and greatest. So on to the next person.
Absolutely. And great point. I almost forgot to bring that up. Well, I did forget to bring it up, but I'm glad you did. Great point about people being able to reach out to players like TDavis and Ben68 for help with some of the tougher things, because let's be honest, Upland is not the easiest game to grasp. There is a pretty steep learning curve for most parts of this game. So that's huge. That's a great point. I was glad that you pointed that out. So thank you for that, Uplando. So we have the Blockfather himself here with us today, the man, TDavis. TDavis, can you hear me, sir? Are you here?
Yeah. Hey guys,
how you doing?
I'm so thankful and appreciative that I've been able to make this meeting today, and thank you so much, MoreCheeese, for the shout out. It was my absolute pleasure teaching the intricacies of the Wax blockchain and creating NFTs. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. We got so much going on in Upland today. Like Uplando just said, the Bakersfield announcement just dropped. We heard about property development that's coming. There'll be a small beta team. They indicated, I suppose it'll be veterans and active players. I don't know what that means. I haven't gotten an email yet. I hope I do. I hope we all do on this call. That will be fantastic. I know that my role in the UDU is to represent the Little Italy brand, and I'm ready to get that started like right away. That will be where I'm focusing the majority of my efforts initially. I, along with BDAG, are both in the business beta. So we'll be looking to build our structures in Little Italy, Fresno. Unless something changes, I don't foresee that changing, but that's what the goal is right now. Depending on when Chicago rolls out, and I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but looking at a map and looking at Wikipedia, it appears there's a Little Italy in maybe Chicago, maybe in Cleveland. So we're going to definitely need all hands on deck when it comes to securing those parcels and making sure that they are going into the right hands, which will be a lot of fun. I'm sure that we'll do great at it, but I just wanted to point that out also. What else do I have for you guys?
Did you want to touch on the MetaForce at all?
I mean, MetaForce is going great. Huge shout out to everybody who helped contribute to that amazing, debut drop that sold out in under 2 minutes. And I know I have my man Mars on the call here. So, huge shout out to Mars for all the work that he did with the artwork and just really just keeping us focused and in line. And yeah, we have big fans in Te-eem. Also, he's a substantial MetaForce card holder. We're looking to bring you guys the next level sometime in the next month or two. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's all I got for you now.
Well, thank you, TDavis, for jumping on the call. And
yeah, you got it.
Absolutely exciting stuff. Yeah, I haven't even seen the email yet, but I just saw a message in my DMs that Spark is going to be coming out, and how exciting, man. I think that's what we've all been waiting for, right? So
yeah, man.
So I'm pumped, and hopefully Little Italy develops and becomes one of the best hubs in the game. I'm rooting for you guys, and then Chicago, here we come, man.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you for your spot today. All right, we're just gonna keep things rolling. Let's jump over. And Venom, can you hear me, sir? What's going on today?
What's up, man? What's up, DJ? What's up, UDU? All my friends and close acquaintances and partners here. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of touch base with everybody. You know, as you know, for the last couple of weeks, I've been asking kind of for patience and understanding because I haven't been able to be as focused on the UDU as I would like, and that's because Green Rabbit Holdings, my company, is growing exponentially, and we have a lot of projects. UP2 land development included in that. Upland Radio, we've talked about all the niche NFT projects that we're talking about, the Green Rabbit NFTs. So all this stuff that we're doing has kind of kept me from focusing on UDU as much as I would like. And, you know, so I had spoken with Ben earlier this morning, and what I think we're going to do is we're going to create Green Rabbit United. So that would be the GRU. It's going to be similar to the way that Little Italy and Red Planet are connected to the UDU. It's going to kind of allow me to take a little bit of a step back and focus more on Green Rabbit, but at the same time staying affiliated with UDU and still continuing to support you guys in every way possible that I can. It doesn't mean anything other than that, though. I mean, DJ's agreed to kind of help me take over the management of the BTU, Balboa Terrace United. That's my node. BJ is going to co-manage it with me and going to be the main point of contact for that going forward. But yeah, the GRU is here. We're excited. I want to see what kind of logos Screw could come up with. That's another thing. Screw won the what is it? The Old Town Gems, deal that we did, the giveaway, which is pretty cool. Mrs. N Venom was there, and we spun the wheel, and Uplando, Te-Davis, Hacker even showed up, which was really cool. And yeah, so big shout out to Screw on that. And also, guys, just on an update, the UP2 land is very, very close to being to Upland, allowing us to start development. I've been saying like 2 weeks, and so now it's probably about a week away where we can get started and moving forward. I'm very excited about that. We've started internally, but as far as being able to actually start putting some stuff down and making it work, I think we're about a week away from that. So all that being said, look next week. I should have a really, really good update on both Green Rabbit projects and the UP2 land stuff. I know that everybody might have seen a little bit of a confusion on UP2 land and UPX world over the last week. We were trying to migrate it over. We found out that everybody was kind of partial to the UPX world being, where it was. So what I just decided to do is it's the same exact site, but one is branded UP2 land, the other one's branded UPX world. And, that kind of, I guess, solved everybody's issues with being able to connect. There are some stuff that we're waiting on getting, like Staten Island collections and stuff like that. Like that stuff is not in our hands. That stuff comes from Upland, and we have to wait for them to give it to us. And I think that they have so much stuff going on right now that they, are having a little bit of a delay on getting us the information. So if you do notice some stuff, especially like with Staten Island collections, just bear with us. It's not in our hands. There's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, we're trying our best. I did talk with Upland about it, and they're going to get us some relief to that very soon. So all that being said, I appreciate you guys. You guys witnessed the birth of the GRU right now. So I'm excited about that. And let's get it going, man. UDU, let's go. Thank you, guys.
Oh, bringing the heat as usual, man. Has there ever been a time where you didn't have multiple announcements?
No, it's not. I mean, and that's it's a blessing and a curse, right? I mean, we're moving forward. We're growing so fast, and like I said, I wish I could still be as focused on the UDU, but it's a disservice for me to sit here and say like, yeah, I can spend a bunch of time focused on the UDU stuff because I just can't, And it's just one of those things where we're gonna grow Green Rabbit alongside the UDU, and a lot of UDU members are members of the Green Rabbit team. So it's kind of a no brainer. We're partners. We will be forever, and that's just the way that it is. So appreciate you guys for understanding, and let's look forward to the future and see what it holds.
Amazing stuff, brother. And we know you got UDU in your heart. So no need to there it is. It's on the heart. Beautiful. Beautiful. We know it. We know you love us. All right. Well, team, can you hear me? Let's keep it rolling. Let's are you here, sir? Te-eem.
Yeah, just unmuted. Can you hear me?
I hear you. How you doing today?
Oh man, doing fantastic. Meeting after meeting, but this is going to be tied for my first favorite meeting today. I got another one with KCBC on his show tonight, and
oh, nice. That'll be a good one. I like that guy.
Yeah, I want to say, guys, just since joining, the community's great here. It's a couple of you may have heard me on the UPX podcast. I had a beautiful vision for Upland, and you guys are able to do it. You guys have the community, the network effect, and it fits perfectly in with what I want to do with Upland. And it's a match made in heaven. And it took a little while to kind of work some kinks out as to what I want to do, and to sign the contract and spit on the hand and shake. And it happened. So let's get rocking and rolling. I was a little busy. I had to delist my Balboa Terrace property for sale, so I did that. But yeah, I think look at how big UDU can be, how many power members we have, the amount of network effect. I mean, look how blockchain works, right? Blockchain is successful because of the network effect. Look at our planet. It's successful because of the network effect of all these different projects. Now, if we're outside of not only the NFT space, but in every other space as well, what's our network effect going to look like? And you talk about owning maybe a majority of a certain area of Upland. Well, the power is in numbers and partnerships. You can't operate in a vacuum. And that's one of the things that I think I told Venom. I was like, I can't be a success in a vacuum. It's going to depend on the cooperation and the 2 + 2 = 5 that a community like this is going to foster. So some of the things that I talked about in that initial interview, had a lot to do with melding the virtual world into the real world to where eventually it's unrecognizable. I mean, people don't think when they swipe their debit card. They don't know how the SWIFT system works when the wire occurs. There's real world into the technical world on a base level. Now, someday it's quite possible that Upland can be so intermixed with the real world that you don't even think about it. It's just part of the real world. So that was kind of my goal. And with the opening at Cleveland, I'm from the greater Cleveland area, live around Cleveland. I think there's some great opportunities for that kind of VR to RW. And I'd like to be a big part of it. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm most excited about as well. The combination of the metaverse world with the real world. I think that is where the real excitement is going to happen. So I'm pumped for that as well. I think that's really where it's going to be. And I can see it. I can see it one day where there's like an Upland debit card or something, and you're swiping your UPX at the gas station and buying gas with UPX. I can see it. I can see it happening in due course.
Or let's say you go to a restaurant and on the bottom of the menu it says "Powered by UDU." What's up with that? You watch a live sporting and you see it on the freaking billboard, right? There's all
I drove down to Phoenix a couple of weeks ago to visit one of my buddies, and there was a Ford dealership, and I just happened to look over on the side of the road. It was called Upland Ford, and it just looked really good. That Upland billboard on that building looked really good, man. Those bright blue letters, it was looking nice.
Nice.
So, yeah. You have anything more for us right now, Te-eem?
A little bit about myself.
Beautiful.
In crypto since 2013. I work as a bodyguard against the regulators for crypto MSBs. Make sure that our IRS leaves them alone. So I have a compliance team that I've developed since 2019, and been a compliance officer, know the regulations, know how to avoid pitfalls and things like that. So I've been able to build a pretty successful business. And I think the crypto space is going to continue to overtake the traditional financial markets, just like the NFT space is going to get over the traditional bill of lading, paper receipt kind of BS market that we have to deal with right now. It's going to make things more efficient. People move towards efficiency. You know, just like a project you probably heard me pimping, there's a project called Persistence.1. They're actually creating invoice NFTs. This is going to speed up the ability for people that are buying shipping goods to actually buy them with an NFT on the blockchain in real time. What's that going to do to efficiency? How much bottom line is that going to drop and create new jobs? What kind of wealth creation is going to happen with something like that? You know, what about Theta TV? What about having decentralized bandwidth sharing so that you don't have any more skipping on your videos, right? Talk about broadband being used up by companies like Netflix. Guess what? Those guys are a couple months away from having broadband issues. There's a real world blockchain solution that Theta is going to provide. They have a patent for it already. The US Patent Office already approved. So all the solutions, we're already thinking ahead of all these solutions. And just imagine the solutions that this group can come up with that nobody else has yet. And that's where this thing's freaking unlimited. It should be called Upland Development Unlimited because it's going to go everywhere, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's my soapbox, right?
That is really cool. I had not heard about that at all, that somebody's working on the NFT transaction side of things. I like that a lot.
They're already doing $50 million in trade finance right now.
Ooh, I like that one. We're going to have to talk more about that one later. That's cool.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, well, thank you for that today, Te-eem. That was awesome. Happy to have you here with us today. All right, Ben, are you here today? I see you up in the corner there. Can you hear me?
Yes, mate. All good.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you. I'm glad to be following Te-eem. Actually, I did mention in our server about the original episode that he did on the Apex podcast that just blew everybody's mind. It's incredible to think that was actually episode 19, which was quite a long time ago. I'd encourage everybody who hasn't listened to that to go back and listen to it. At the time, we were all focused on, oh, we got treasure hunts, wow, and all of this sort of look at the pretty lights things. Meanwhile, Te-eem, he was just talking about stuff that I think it just went over everybody's head and blew everybody's mind. And actually, it's also Nitrin from the Dog Patch Collective. He jumped in as well, and some of the things he was saying, it's kind of really interesting to go back and have another listen through of that. And it's also interesting to go back and listen to some of the numbers and things they were talking about. They're talking about, oh, I can't believe, if you want to buy out Little Italy, you're going to need 1 million UPEX. Ooh. So it's quite funny, actually. So, yeah, definitely encourage everybody to go back and listen to that, episode 19 of the UPEX podcast. And you will be able to clearly hear that, Te-eem basically laid the roadmap for everything that's eventuated between him and Nitrin. Yeah, it was pretty cool to actually go back and have a listen to. So thanks for that. And yeah, stoked to have him on board. I don't think we've really understood or fleshed out how powerful that's going to be. Amazing mind and, amazing power in the game. We'll see how it all pans out. I'm excited. Also want to thank everybody who got involved in the team meeting recently to discuss our mission and values. That was a really good kind of spitballing session, and we're fairly way along in that process of getting that all sorted out. And I know MoreCheeese and a few other people have helped me out with corrections. We'll keep playing around with that over the next week or so and get that all prettied up and ready to push out publicly. I do think it would benefit to also have a small FAQ post to put out as well. What is the UDU? A quick summary. What are we all about? What do we do? I know, who was it? UDU. UDU offered some feedback as well, which we'll incorporate. So thank you to everybody that got involved in that. Speaking of UDU, thank you to him for doing the Who is UDU interview this week. That was really cool. And I also talked to TDavis. That was a good one as well. That'll be going live probably on Friday. And next up, we've got a new acronym to introduce to everybody, the LUDU, the Ladies of UDU. So I'll be having a chat to OctoCupcakes this week, and Angela's disappearing in the corner there. Sorry, MoreCheeese, and we will be talking to her at some stage as well. So excited to get that going. I did want to thank you, DJ, and all of the members who have helped onboard a whole bunch of members this week. 73 members in the UDU at present, with 21 members in the UDU Academy. So, you know, I think by the end of next week, we're going to be pushing 100 members, and that's just in our core team. So really stoked about that. One of the things that came out of that is our member HB Smitty. He was initially in the Academy and he moved up to full UDU membership, and he's actually gone back to the Academy now to help out as a mentor. And I mean, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. And some of the ideas that he's come up with and some of the feedback he provided on that whole experience is going to be really valuable moving forward. So good on you, HB Smitty, and really looking forward to some of the stuff you're working on. DMs, I'm getting a lot of DMs from people. You know, we're out in the community, we're visible, people are sending me DMs, how can I get involved? And I get talking to people, and it's still going back to that whale pump and dump thing. We're not interested in that. You know, as Venom's mentioned, it's all about the sweat equity. That's what's valuable to us, getting involved, your involvement. When it's not your bank account, it's not, you know, how much crypto you have or anything like that. It's your involvement and your ideas. That's where the real value lies. If that doesn't line up with you, that's fair enough. I know I've had people reach out and said, well, actually, you know, I've got this, and this going on. That's fair enough. But just understand that that's not what we're looking for at the moment. We're not looking for fat checks or anything like that. And speaking of our core members, I would like us all to kind of reflect on some of the stuff that came up in our mission and vision meeting, especially the point, do what you say what you do. I think we could all get a bit more involved in some of the things we put our hands into the ring for, or our hats into, you know, especially on the Academy side of things. I know there was a lot of enthusiasm initially there, and everybody's been involved with various projects and things like that. And I'm speaking to myself as well here. I'd really like to see that become a bit more of an involved process with the members that are involved. There was talk about making, for the UDUA members, the Academy members, let's get them set up with a specific mentor, and that might help facilitate that process a bit. Speaking personally, my shifts at work now are changing. Previously I was on call Mondays and Tuesdays, so I had a lot of free time. I'm switching to Wednesdays on call, which is today for me. So moving forward, I will have, assuming I don't get called into work, today is going to be my UDU day. So it's going to work out well. Actually, I can hang on after the meeting and sort out any things, or I can really focus on UDU stuff for that full day, hopefully. Speaking this morning too about the meetings, I was talking with Alan, I believe it was. We're going to try and set up a regular meeting spot with our Academy members. That won't be as structured or as formal as this process. It'll be more of a, you know, drop in, how can we help you out sort of thing to accompany what's happening in the Academy. So look out for that. If you're a member who can get involved in that, yeah, jump on in. Anything we can do to help those guys and girls will be great. Also coming up, I need to schedule another one of the multilingual meetings with our European language leaders. Probably going to get that organised for possibly early next week. We'll see how we go. So keep an ear and eye out for that. I can see Uplando doing the thumbs up, so that's good. I know Uplando is still working on the handbook. I'm still working on the handbook. The focus has been taken off that a little bit as we work to get the mission and value statement sorted out, but we'll be full speed ahead on that. And finally, I just wanted to speak to the MTU, the Midtown Terrace United. Spark, yes. Unfortunately, like always, the announcement is quite vague. Veteran, what does that mean? Am I a veteran? I don't know. You know, what does that really mean? We'll see what happens. And as well with DJ, we've got a lot of new members that have come into the MTU, into the residential area, the RA. The players there, we're bursting at the seams to get property development underway. And we've also had some of our older UDU members move in as well, which I'm excited about. I I moved Screw down next to me in a spot, and Uplando's picked up a couple of spots. And I know that CJ is looking to move down as well. So really excited about how that's going to all pan out. And I've been talking over the last few weeks about the dropping supply in the MTU RA. My supply's gone. I actually dipped into my private supply to get Screw down there. So if you're wanting a spot, I know DJ, he might still have some spots available. And there's also EH0405. I believe he might have some spots he's willing to let go if you want to move in and get involved in all of the cool stuff that's going to happen at the MTU. So other than that, thank you everybody who's involved. Great to see, what do we got, 21 participants out of 70 members. I think that's pretty good considering, what is it, the middle of the day for most people, or middle of a work day. So well done everybody for getting involved, and yeah, looking forward to all the stuff that's going to come. Thanks, DJ.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ben. Am I mistaken? Did you say that you had a guest speaker with you here today?
Myself.
Sorry. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood you.
No. I mean, I can do a funny, I was going to say I can do a funny accent, but I think I've already got a funny accent.
Hey, I like your accent.
I'll go and get a hat and put a show on or something.
I don't think anyone would complain if you did that. I think we'd all get a good laugh.
Yes.
We'll save that for the Bush Turkey show. Maybe that can be a live stream.
We are live streaming the Bush Turkey show. That is for sure. I'm waiting for the Upland name to pop up. Bush Turkey. I think it's going to come sooner or later to see a Bush Turkey on there somewhere.
Yeah, very good.
Guys, go ahead. Two things real quickly. So in following up with what Te-eem had said, of that information, that little tip that he just gave you, wanting to know more, I will be live with Te-eem on our Facebook and YouTube pages for KCBC Crypto. Just go into YouTube, type it in there. And also I put into the chat right now, there's a couple of you members that I wanted to reach out to. So if you could look in chat and DM me, that'd be great. I wanted to point out too, Koba does a lot of work, and I know that he works with Octo and doing all that. So shout out to them. But again, just putting on an exclamation point under what Ben had said. Please reach out. We are an open group. We're not about the dollars. We're about educating and really making sure that everybody understands and gets acclimated to this game and this amazing community. So thank you, DJ, for hosting, and all the members here today of showing up. Our international group, Sunny Minded and Lucas, I have been on a Zoom with them, and the international group is amazing. So I can't wait for the UK and the French-speaking communities to be involved and really ramp this up. So thank you so much for everybody internationally. And that's all I had. Thank you.
Awesome. Venom, did you want to jump back in there? Do you have something?
Yeah, I mean, so just kind of some stuff that came up over the week, and I wanted to kind of touch base, and this goes out to all UDU members across the board. We have a lot of non-UDU members, specifically on the Upland server, that are, I guess, weary, kind of. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's just some kind of, they're not part of UDU, so they don't maybe understand what it is or what we do, or kind of been in touch.
Can I jump in right there? I think I'm starting to have an understanding. People, I think, have this idea that if they join UDU, they're not allowed to do anything else with any other properties. So I don't know if we're pushing that across, but I've had several people say similar things to me, and they're very confused about if they're allowed to do anything outside of nodes. So I don't know where we missed the communication part there.
I think it's there's a couple of sources of that misinformation that are spouting off in certain areas of the chats, and so just as UDU members, guys, just remember, you're going to hear this or that or whatever, but try to kill them with kindness. The best thing you can do is just try to bring them in and try to teach them, try to educate them on what it is UDU is all about. Definitely don't want to get into a back and forth over it. We know that there's the usual guys out there that are going to say whatever they're going to say, but regardless of that, we all know our meetings are public. I think we do more. Actually, UDU is more transparent than any other co-op out there. And I'm going to say that with certainty, because I've never even heard of any of the other co-ops talking about what they're trying to do or whatever. I mean, I've heard from secondhand people, but I've never heard from the actual source. And this stuff is available for everybody every week. So all that being said, guys, just keep doing the right thing, play the game with honor, with respect. And if people don't understand, try to educate them. And, that's the best we can do. Other than that, Ben put out a white paper recently that kind of shows our core values and stuff like that. I don't know if that's something that you just talked about, Ben. Did we just speak about this or?
Yeah, I spoke about that. We're going to keep that internally and get that sorted out. That'll probably go public in a week or so. But yeah, I can speak to that as well. I've had people reach out to me in DMs and say, "Oh, you're not going to believe it, but one of your members, they're working on their own project." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I know, and I'm fully supportive of it." We're not all about, and we've seen this with Venom. Like, he's one of the biggest. Well, he's a founding member of the UDU, and he's going off to do his own thing, and it's still going to be associated. That's what we're trying to encourage. We've got Scooby, I guess I can say his name. He's working on some amazing stuff, and basically he's developed a team, and they're becoming their own co-op that's still going to be associated with the UDU. And that's, we're fully supportive of that. I mean, that's what we're all about, bringing all of those little co-ops together and, helping each other, not working against each other. There's no point in that. And I've certainly got no interest in wasting energy like that sort of stuff. A lot of that negativity that's been in the general chat, it's coming from the usual suspects. But I also think it's a case of the delays in property development. Once property development kicks off, it's going to be very easy to see what we're all about when we just have multiple buildings going up in areas. And that will take care of a lot of that kind of chit chat and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm not too worried about it. It usually comes up, I wake up in the morning, roll over, turn the phone on, and then it's just like, so I usually just put the phone down and walk away. Yeah, I'm not getting bogged down and all that stuff.
Yeah, I just want everybody to be cognizant of it. I just want everybody to be cognizant of it. I mean, we all know it's out there. Just look at it, and we take it with a grain of salt. And I've had situations, and Uplando can speak to this, where we've had people, asking questions, especially like for me, it's like, hey, UPX World, you're the #1 player and you have the #1, the only data site. Well, listen, guys, that's a free to play thing for you guys. I took the site over. I made it no ads. We sped it up about 5 times faster than it used to be. And we don't ask for anything for it. We're just doing it for the community. I mean, the alternative is what? There's either no UPX World, or I've heard that they want somebody who doesn't have any interest in Upland to develop a data app for Upland. It doesn't, those types of things don't exist. If somebody doesn't play Upland, how are you going to develop a data app for it? We're going to still keep going no matter what. I mean, it's just one of those things. We got to just take it with a grain of salt and try our best and try to turn them from people who don't understand to people who understand. You never know. We can get new members that way, people taking them on board. Now I realize this is what you guys are all about, and that's cool. So I have an equal number.
That's already happened too. That's already happened. Yeah.
Just so you know, I have an equal number, if not equal or more, most likely more, of people who are thanking us and really interested in our vision. And I get DMs daily from people that are saying, "Hey, I love what you guys are doing," that kind of stuff. So it's not a point of discouragement, just a point of know that it's there and react accordingly. So.
And Te-eem just said in chat, if you don't have haters, you're not trying hard enough. So nice one.
And it's hard to, and again, there is a huge element of this. Sturs Merlin did this with the F Cancer. Venom, myself and others are working on a huge part of the charitable part of what we do to give back. St. Jude's for their program there, my program with burn victims. We are actually generating awareness and doing something that is civic minded and community minded. So anybody comes out and says it's a cash grab, things like that, it's something that we definitely put out there and we are definitely full force on, is being civic, giving back, and helping those in need.
Yeah, I'd like to add something.
Take it away, Crypto. Take it away, Jedi.
I think MoreCheeese is a perfect example of what we're about. This is an opportunity to broaden your horizons and to grow and develop as an individual and as a team. You know, this isn't something to limit anyone or to try to curtail, you know, their growth or funnel their growth into or something. This is an opportunity to grow in. And as MoreCheeese said, you know, she learned, and as Te-eem said, yes, Upland development unlimited, not limited. You know, she said she grew and learned things and is doing something she loves. And, you know, that's what we're about, helping each other to do the things that we love and share of ourselves as a community and as a whole, you know, to grow as one, but also as individuals. So, I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. And those who don't understand it just have a misunderstanding, you know.
It is an amazing opportunity. Thank you for offering your point of view there. I appreciate you jumping in like that. Michael, I see that you're also unmuted. Did you want to, I just see that your mic's not muted. Did you want to say anything or? Michael Leno? No? Okay.
No, I have my thing automatically. I have a mixer here, so I don't need to mute.
Okay. I didn't know. A lot of times at the end of the meetings, people who have something to say will unmute their mic and then jump in, but no worries. Venom, I see you're still there with your mic open.
The same thing. I just haven't muted.
Cool. Okay. Have we covered everything? Thank you everybody for being here today. That was a good one. I think probably our best yet. So
DJ, sorry, can I say one little thing?
Please, yes. Thank you.
Yes, could I quickly share my screen just for a few secs?
No, that's going to be a problem.
Oh, it's not possible. No problem. So I just wanted to quickly say hello to everybody, and I'm joining you guys from Switzerland. I'm really honored to be part of the group, and I'm looking forward to cooperate with you guys on all these exciting projects coming up.
Yep.
I started a Instagram account, and I would like to promote that one. So I will do a property giveaway, and I will post that on Discord and also on Instagram. And I would highly appreciate if some of you guys could maybe help me by reposting that on Twitter or Reddit or Instagram. So if you see it, if you help me, that's highly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yes, of course.
And there you go. I think El Nino, you've only been a member for what, 3 or 4 days or something?
2 days, yes.
Yeah, there you go. And look, he's already up and running. He's in the team, getting on with things, coming up with ideas. So yeah, thank you for that, mate. Looking forward.
Yep. El Nino, if you could send me a DM later, I'd like to talk about. I hear it. I hear it.
It's James.
I have a quick question.
Did I just mute him when he said he had a quick question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so quick question. So since we don't know anything about the Spark, can we plan on having a video as soon as that launches to talk about exactly what we're going to do there, to see who gets the Spark? You know, if there's some people that have Spark that aren't qualified to develop yet, that can lease it out, how that's all going to work. And so it's a coordinated effort instead of it being in chat. So I was just wondering if as soon as that launches, we could have a video like this where we all come together and kind of figure out exactly what we're going to do.
I got that one, guys. The answer to your question, James, is 100%. If we're not all over that, then we've completely missed the ball, right? Like that's going to be huge for everybody. So there'll be multiple meetings, multiple days, videos, texts, DMs, Discord, emails. Yes, the answer to your question is yes. There will be very much communication, a lot of communication. We want this to be a very coordinated effort. So 100%, yes. Thank you for asking. And El Nino, before I forget, if you want to reach out to me in DMs later, I might be able to coordinate with you on helping give away some properties, doing some contests. I've been doing a few too. So hopefully you would want to work with me. Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Cool, man. Okay, Octo, I see that your mic is unmuted. Did you want to jump back in here?
I just wanted to tell El Nino that you are definitely going to follow him on Instagram, and whenever he reposts the contests, you'll be posting them on your Insta and your Twitter.
Amazing.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Thank you. Okay, well, that was a great meeting today. That was definitely our best one yet. So, all right. Well, I think it's time to wrap things up unless anybody else has anything. Te-eem, I just saw you pop there.
Yeah, Mike Leno, what's in the cage?
All right, so in here's a bearded dragon, and in the other cage over there, there's a scarlet snake, and over there's a ball python, and down on the first floor there's 8 birds, and in the other room there's another bird, and then over there in that side of the house there's a ferret.
I didn't know what that was. I saw it moving, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'll take it out real quick.
All right, Tim. Come on, Tim.
Nice.
Let's see your bird.
We had the hair reveal last week, and we've got the reptile reveal this week. It's becoming a bit of a theme.
I want to see Tim's bird though too. The future is now has a little buddy that he brings with him once in a while to meetings.
All right, hold on. By the way, actually, I meant to quickly chime in. It would be really cool for a social media thing to follow a UDU member as they're developing their property with Spark to kind of get other people interested as it all develops. So that's something we could talk about later, but here we are.
That sounds like a good angle for DJ and your channel, mate.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great idea. I wish I thought of it because that's brilliant.
Oh, there we go. The pets of UDU.
What is that? A falcon?
A black cat conure.
Very cool.
It's actually, I just got my Block Explorer on the 14th, and it doesn't look anything like this, but it was in honor of Esme is her name.
I have 2 little conures.
That's cool.
They're adorable. I love those guys.
All right, guys.
I saw it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I have to cut out now. So I want to say bye. Thank you guys for everything. If anybody needs me, you know where to find me, and I'll be getting a hold of you later, DJ and Ben, so we can work out the specifics.
Cool. Thanks for being here today.
I thank you guys.
I just wanted to say real quick before anybody else. I saw it, Te-eem. I saw your dog. By
the way, he's also officially the one that was typing what was above me typing that. That's the slamming down on the freaking keyboard right there.
Nice. Yeah, I was guessing. So, was that a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool, 6 years old.
Right on, man.
All right.
My dog's. I don't know where she's at. All right. Well, I think we're getting a little off track now. I think it's time to wrap things up here. So anybody else want to jump back in real quick before we go? No? All right. Thank you everyone for being here today. It was the best meeting. I'm not going to say maybe. It was. So this was awesome. Thank you so much. And catch you in the next one.